most of my recollections of my father were concentrated in the very, very early part of my life when he came to visit me in school and later did the same thing with John. He would come and pay his respects to the teacher and find out whether we were misbehaving, and then always found a way to the blackboard and a piece of chalk, and he would draw. He'd take requests from the audience. So what do you want? You want cowboys? You want Indians? You want do me, the kids would yell. And so by God, he would do them. He'd take two little portraits of them. And the chalk would travel over the blackboard. And then he would leave. He was usually dressed in his San Francisco regalia, you know, the black suit, the black Stetson hat, the black cowboy boots, the ebony silver-headed sword cane. Then he would be gone, and I would be a hero. Nobody else had a father who could do that. Nobody. All I knew was that I came to understand, even as a child, that he was a really remarkable person and personality, and unlike the other fathers. He used to read to me. He was a Southerner. He read the stories of Uncle Remus. He did it in dialect. He must have heard somewhere in his own memory. He must have heard his memory speaking, because he could become the voice of Uncle Remus. And he read stories from his own book Injun Babies. He'd read those aloud to me. He gave me books always on my birthday and Christmas time, and they were always beautifully illustrated. He gave them to me as much for the illustrations as he did for the text. So I had all the books illustrated by N.C. Wyeth and Howard Pyle and the other great American illustrators. And I'm giving them one by one to my grandson. They always have pretty much the same inscription. To my old friend, Dan, from Dad. Goodbye, son. Do good. Those were his last words to me.